Hi everyone, it's Justin from Man Bassing. Today I'm going to review the Team Lose Pro Magnesium Speed Spool Series bait casting reel. It's a pretty sweet reel. It's hard to see. I'll have close ups in the background because it's black and gold. It's a nice gold finish, gold trim. Very distinguished and very eloquent. It's a pretty sweet looking reel, actually. But this review is more of a first impression. This is my buddy's reel. It's Chris. He's nice enough to lend this to me to do a review. Retails for $250 USD, and I'll have a link in the description box where you can pick it up on Amazon. Now, like I said, it's a first review. It's not my reel. I've only cast a couple times, so I can't speak to its longevity and durability and the setup and you want to use with it, the line and the rod. But I can tell you on my first impression of a handful of casts, this thing's a dream. It really is pretty awesome. Very lightweight, very compact. Just a really nice reel, and only for $250. I think it's starting to get me to think about looking into these loos, just because of how the quality of it and how light it is and how comfortable it is and its performance. So it's a really great reel. Lose and I just mentioned, I can't speak to the durability or the long-term use of it, but Lose is a pretty reputable company, pretty good brand name, so I really don't think there'd be an issue with that. I probably wouldn't do a review on a product that I didn't feel would have long-term durability. So first impression is pretty sweet, but let's go over some of the details. So this is the TLM1SH, and its gear ratio is 7.5 to 1. So with this one, you're looking probably swim baits, spinner baits, chatter baits, buzz baits, something that have to move relatively quickly through the water. A lot of horizontal. I guess you could do some vertical presentations because the 7.5 is actually pretty fast. You're getting pretty close to 8.1 to 1. So I probably wouldn't crank with it, just because it's so fast. 7.5 is pretty fast. They have a TLM1H, which I'll link up, and that's a 6.8 to 1, so it's a little slower. But those are the two speeds they offer, 7.5 to 1 and 6.8 to 1. So on your faster side of retrieval. Retrieval per turn, you're going to get on this one, you're going to get 31 inches. So when the spool's halfway filled with line, excuse me, don't judge me, I'm watching the Pats game. Pats and Pittsburgh Steelers are playing right now, so don't judge me. But anyways, and actually Roethlisberger is having a pretty good game. I'm kind of nervous here. Well, it looks like Pittsburgh's about to turn it over, 3rd and 21. Anyways, so 7.5, you get 31 inches per turn. So every time you turn this handle one revolution, when the spool's halfway filled, it'll bring in 31 inches. And the TLM1H will get 28 inches. So it's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. And I think that the sort of one of the best features is the overall weight. It's 5.5 ounces, so it's pretty light. When you pair this up, my buddy Chris, I forget what rod it is, but I know it's a high quality rod. He's got it paired up with a high quality rod. It's just a dream. It's like casting air. You could use it all day and not have an issue with it. Just the overall comfort is just amazing. It's really I mean, if I mean, just like, most of my reels are around 8 ounces. So I mean, it's a huge difference, especially when you're using it all day. It really is a big difference, and it's worth that extra $70. The line capacity on it for when you have 12 pound is 100, like 12 pound mono or floralist. It's going to be 120 yards. So the spool, not incredibly deep, but it is, I would say definitely your, it's optimal for casting. You get good casts out of it. Like I said, I haven't casted it I've only casted it a handful of times, but it's not like I've casted it 3, 4, or 500 times. But with a couple casts I've had, I was pretty impressed. I was happy with the casting. So I don't think you're gonna have an issue with that. One feature is it has a. I'll get you a picture of it, but it's got a hook dial, which is pretty neat. You just you can snap it back and forth, and that's where you can keep the hook, the lure. The hook of the lure. So it was pretty cool, pretty innovative. I haven't really seen it on Daiwa or Shimano. Well, it's weird. The manual says it's 5.3 ounces, and on the Lose website it says it's 5.5. So whatever, but still really light. Everything else is the same. The gears are made out of aluminum, so you get some quality gears. The frame is magnesium, so it's going to be nice and light and strong and durable. Duralumin U spool. Centrifugal braking system. So it's basically the same thing. I don't know if you've seen like Daiwa. Daiwa sort of has a similar, but that's going to be your braking system right there. It's got 20 clicks. Or maybe even more. I think it's either 20 or 22 clicks. I don't know. I haven't counted them all. They make noise and they click, and it's nice. You don't have to open up the side plate. Everything you need is going to be right there. You don't have to make any internal adjustments to the spool. So you have your speed dial, pretty nice, and it clicks, which is pretty awesome. I really like that feature. That's cool. And then this is a feature too. I gotta get it close enough so you can see. But if you look at that on the speed dial right here, you look at the gold, sort of the inner circle. It lets you know that's like it says F for fluorocarbon, and then MB on the bottom for mono and braid, and you can just twist it with your fingernail, and it'll rotate back and forth, and then it's got the numbers on the outside, and so if it's just to help you remember what type of line and what test you're using, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I think if you had like 5 of these, that'd be pretty helpful, because there's nothing else there's no colors. Like Daiwa has the color plates to distinguish different reels from each other, and that's sort of their way to distinguish. Because if you had 3 or 4 of these, you really couldn't tell, except for by the lure that was on it, but you might get confused. So it's pretty interesting, pretty neat. Again, that clicking is really cool though. You got a carbon fiber handle, just hollowed out here. Pretty sweet. It's swept, so it brings it closer to the reel. Really nice, really nice. It's big. You feel like you got a lot of room in there. Pretty cool design. I'll get a close up for you, but it's like checkered onlay design. Pretty cool. The knobs are cork, super light. Pretty cool. I've never used a reel with a cork handle. It's pretty cool. Super light, super comfortable. Your drag star clicks and is metal. It's just really cool. I really like that. They have little holes in them, hollow them out to reduce the weight. It's a free spool, so when you engage the spool, it's completely free. Just pretty cool. Allows for maximum casting distance. It's got an external lube port. The handle's 85 millimeters. I said nice and big. TI coated zirconia line guide. So your line guide's going to be circular, and it's zirconia. Has 14 pounds of drag power. It's a little, I'm sure you'd be fine with it. 14 pounds is a little light. Duralumin double anodized 32 hole U spool. This is my buddy's drill, so I'm not going to pull off this line, but it's got holes all throughout it to make it lighter. And that's really about it. That basically concludes my review. Casting's fine, super lightweight, really comfortable. Don't think that tension dial clicks really cool. I think you'd be, for $250, I think you'd be pretty happy. You know, I have a Steez right here, Dio Steez, which retails for $500. And this is $250. So I think you'd be happy with it. One of the bigger differences has 20-pound max drag, but 14-pound max drag, I think you'd be fine. Most people aren't pulling a 14-pound largemouth, so I think you're gonna be fine. Just cool, light lure, super comfortable, and I'm definitely gonna pick one of these up as soon as I can. Yeah, so that's the review. There's a link in the description box where you can pick it up on Amazon. So go ahead and get yourself one of these. I think you'd be really happy with it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it gave you good perspective, and I hope you catch a real big bass soon. Thank you.